Afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, and welcome to our Skip Live. We're giving out grants today. I always say it's my favorite time of the month. We're giving out free money, even for folks who tune in live right now. So, huge shout out to everyone who is here early. Tell me where you're watching from, city or state, and hit the like button because this is going to be a popular one today. We're giving out two $1,000 grants. We've been doing this for 3 years. It was in September 2020 that we started giving out grants. We've been doing it ever since. So we've got grants to give out of the $1,000 variety, and we have live grants to give out. So if you enter at skipgrants.com, I'll tell you how many we're going to give out in a second live, just for being here right now. Even if you didn't register here on this page on our September skip grants, you can see right here. Even if you didn't register there yet, you have a shot at winning right now. So huge thank you to everyone. I'm going to give some shout outs in a second to folks, but I just want to say off the bat, we did the first ever highlight reel for some of our past winners. If you want to be inspired and if you want to see the proof that you can win grants, you may be one of 100 on the live. We'll probably get up to a few hundred on the live right now. So thanks to everyone who's spreading the word and telling others. We grow by word of mouth. I'm always amazed when I talk to grant winners, how surprised they are, how thankful they are, and most importantly, how important the work is they're doing. Many folks, I recognize names here in the comments. You're doing service-based work. You're doing product-based work and everything in between. Some of you are at day one. Some of you have been in business for over 30 years. If you want to take a look at this highlight reel we did for past grant winners, again, these are folks who've showed up here over the past 3 years on our Twitter. I don't plug our Twitter a lot, our X, I'm sorry. We're doing more on X, including, here's the highlight reel. I'll let it roll in the background. Some of the winners up on the screen here. We're at Skip Concierge. One of the things we're going to be doing is posting every time we publish a new grant. So you may be getting alerts, getting emails, getting push notifications from us, but another source is, if you're on X, to tune in here to get alerts. Every time we publish a grant, every time there's a grant deadline coming up. And there's about 8 deadlines that are due in the next 5 days. So that's on our Twitter. And of course, our TikTok is growing, where I'll often talk about grants on our TikTok and on our Instagram. We've posted the reel too. So I know a lot of you are following us on these platforms, just to say we're going to be doing a lot more there as well. Before we get to some grant winners, because I know you're all here to see if you can win a grant, I want to give some shout outs. This is incredible. So, man, I've got to go back in time here. Comments are going too quickly. California, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Texas, Ohio. Where else? Louisiana, Jersey. I said Florida. Let's see. Yeah, I said Indiana. All right. And Sundar, great to see that you saw the highlight reel. That's the idea. It was over 6-7 hours of footage. I like to talk to every single winner. Most of the time I'm able to. So if you win today, I'd love the chance to get to meet you, get to know about your business. And that's what this highlight reel is. Again, I'm going to be doing a longer one on this too, but it's just incredible, the gratitude here. Okay. Where else are people watching from today? Been trying to register for grants. I'll get to some questions later if I miss it, because the comments are going quickly today. If I miss your question, ask it again. We've got New York, Wisconsin, Nigeria. Somehow we blew up in Nigeria, one of our videos. So we have a lot of folks watching from Nigeria. And Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Connecticut, Hawaii. I said Maryland, Wisconsin. I think I said PA. And thanks to everyone here. All right. And Virginia. Okay. Let's pick our first grant winner in a second. I want to show you grants that are due this week. Put on your radar right now, $1,000 grants. And if you just tuned in, we are going to do 4 bonus grants today. This is always the delight factor. You've tuned in. They're going to be for $100 still, just for being here right now for the next 15, 20 minutes. If you go to skipgrants.com, these are our micro grants. And you'd be surprised. I mean, a lot of you say $100 can get you some supplies, a website and domain and hosting for a year, whatever you need, but it gives you momentum. And most people I talk to say you've never won anything. So the more we can do to get you one grant win, I think there'll be this momentum effect for other grants. Due on Thursday, support small biz, $2,500 for Latino businesses. Due on Friday, atomic grants, $1,500 grants for women pursuing an idea, project, or passion. So if you haven't taken a look at that, both of these are fairly straightforward. You can apply pretty quickly. All of these are on the Skip app. Search in the App Store or helloskip.com. Then on Friday, Restaurant Disaster Relief Fund. If you're a restaurant, food service, $10K. This is an ongoing grant. And then, of course, Saturday, the last day of September, there are a handful of grants that are due. Our 5K Skip Growth Grant. Thousands of you have entered. Thousands of you have shared what you would do if you win $5,000. That's the only ask for this. Tell us what you do if you win $5,000. And at the end of this live, I'm going to tell you how we are picking winners. Deadline Saturday, ink file. Deadline Saturday, $2,500 open to nearly all businesses. Fearless Strivers, 20K grants for Black women-owned businesses. Small business sweepstakes, 5K grant, very popular, very quick to do. And finally, in case you didn't get enough this month, 2023 High Five grant, also popular, 10K grants for mom entrepreneurs. The comments are going quick today, so I'm going to scan them in a minute. But without further ado, I want to pick our first $1,000 winner. I want to give everyone a chance to enter at skipgrants.com for our micro $100 grants. So this month, let me get the number here. We had 4,459 people enter our grants. And remember, you can't win, since we're getting up there. If you've won in the past 6 months, you can't win another Skip grant. After 6 months, you can. Let's put this in here and pick our first $1,000 grant winner. Without further ado, our first $1,000 grant winner for our September grants. We've got October grants coming and other grants to tell you about. Here we go. Let's see who it is. And we're going to put down the name of the winner and the number at the bottom of this video. Number 3128. I'm looking at the sheet here of entries. Let me scroll down to 3128 and see who has won. 3128. We email all the winners usually within a day or two. Marlene L. Marlene L. You've won the first $1,000 grant for September. I don't think you've won in the past. I don't recognize speaking with a Marlene L. If you're watching, would love to hear. But congratulations, and let's give her some love from the Skip community. I see a lot of you hoping to win here. Marlene L. is the first winner. We'll put down her name at the bottom. There we go. And for $100 grants. So, those odds are pretty good to win one of those micro grants. Congratulations, Marlene. Marlene, depending on, in case there's any confusion there. So we've got 5 more grants to give out today. If you haven't yet, like this video, one of the things that I'm always surprised by is we've been doing grants for 3 years. Most of you on the live right now have been faithful Skip followers. Believe it or not, there's 30 million plus business owners who don't know about Skip. or maybe they know about us from EIDL days, since that's where we really got to the forefront of information, credible information through EIDL, PPP. But if you like this video, let's try to get to a couple hundred likes today, because it helps us grow and expand the community. Speaking of growing and expanding the community, this is huge. A lot of you are telling others about Skip and have been for a long time. I see you here in the comments. I recognize so many of your names. Even if you're not watching, I have a sense that even if you don't leave a comment, I know we get a lot of repeat live folks, and you tell others about Skip. Brand new Refer and Earn dashboard on the Skip dashboard. This is not on the app yet. We launched this Friday. This has been incredible for a number of reasons. Okay, if you want to tell others about a grant or just about Skip or about becoming a member, we want to encourage that. You get credits that you can use for Skip memberships every time someone signs up with your referral code. You get credits, $5 for someone signing up. Now, we check to make sure they're valid. Like with any program like this, we're getting folks, international scammers tuned in. So we're checking to make sure they're valid. If they become members in the future, you earn $20 if they become a Plus member. So I know a lot of you are already using this. If you get the Skip emails, you know about this. We're really excited about this. It's something you've been asking for. I'm not just saying that. It's, a lot of you who tune in here tell others anyway. And so anyway, this is great. You can see credits, signups. There's a new version of this being released tomorrow with even more information, more data for you. This is on the Skip dashboard. Yeah, it's been fantastic, and just another way of saying thank you. And a lot of you are focused on earning extra. You have side hustles or your affiliates. You talk about, hey, what are some great affiliate programs out there? Well, this is a good one. Our memberships have been taking off. So that's the plug there. Maybe I'll do a video on it later. Okay, let's go to the next $1,000 grant. But before I do, look, this is the video 3 years ago where I first announced we are giving away stimulus checks, aka grants. And in that video, I said, many of you know the story. We've been waiting, is the 3 months into the pandemic or 4 months. There was talk of a second stimulus check. We all know what happened, but a lot of business owners, entrepreneurs needed help. So we said, well, if we can do something small, we'll donate our YouTube revenue for grants. So this was the first video doing that. We've come a long way, both in terms of video quality, I hope getting somewhat better, not a whole lot better, but we've come a long way, and it's over 3 years now. And I know some of you watching have been here since then. So I'm grateful. Okay. Heather says, it's completely awesome. Thank you that you give away live grants to help people with their businesses. Yeah, I'm not sure of many other YouTubers who do live grants. Maybe someday I'll bring people together a la Mr. Beast video, and we'll do some small business competition in person. Many of you know for March Madness this year, we did a March Madness competition where we asked questions live. That was a lot of fun, having people on YouTube live, a little friendly competition. Okay. Good to see so many new faces here too. A lot of people saying congrats to Marlene, and just in general words of encouragement. And again, if you have not seen this nice positive video here, go watch it on one of our social medias. Okay, let's pick winner number 2. Without further ado, then I want to tell you about our 5K growth grant and how we're going to pick a winner for that. So you know, but $1,000 winner number 2, here we go. Here we go. Number 107. Oh, wow. Someone who entered early. Let's see who it is. Did you enter our 1K grants right when we launched it, first day? If so, this might be you. If you are one of those keeners, who knows? And we're going to do October $1,000 grants as well. We haven't picked how many yet, but we will publish that probably tomorrow. We list it a day or two after we pick the current month winners. Number 107, let me go to pick the winner. And if you haven't yet, and we have 4 more grants to give out, these are live grants. All you have to do is go to skipgrants.com. Let me tell you, the odds are good right now. I'm seeing there's relatively few entries. Skipgrants.com. If you're watching, if you're one of the 100 plus people watching, only half of you have entered at skipgrants.com. So maybe you don't care about $100. That's fine. 107. Here we go. $1,000 for this month. Gloria D. Gloria D. You are the second $1,000 winner for today for our September grants. Congratulations, Gloria. Let's give her some love. And there we go. Kay Gordon says, I was really excited to see the 5K skip grant opportunity in the app. Very energizing. That's great to hear. So while we're on that, I already pointed out the 5K growth grant here. If you haven't seen on social media, just search the hashtag skip5K. You'll see people who entered, people saying what they would do if they won 5K. We hope this is the first of many. You know, this grant was powered by Fora Financial. They helped sponsor this grant. We expect to have more of these in October, November, and December to end the year strong. If you haven't entered yet, September 30th is the deadline. On October 2nd, I think that's next Tuesday, we're going to announce 10 finalists, okay? The 10 finalists for the 5K Skip Growth Grant aren't going to walk away empty-handed, okay? There's going to be one $5,000 winner. The finalists still get something. I'm going to announce that next week. And there will be, everyone's favorite, a nice public voting component. So if you are part of the Skip community, you could probably rally people. If someone who tunes in here regularly, you can rally others in the Skip community. So there's going to be a voting component, and that's how we will choose the 5K winner. Or rather, we won't choose, you will choose the 5K winner based on what someone has said. So this is the first time we've done a quasi opening up the voting system. So that's going to be, we're going to announce finalists 1 week from today. So, all right. And Denise, that's your birthday, October 2nd? All right. Hope so too. So that's the scoop on the 5K grant. And again, besides our grants, within the next 5 days, there's over $1 million of grants available, right? The Fearless Drivers got a good pot of money, maybe a little less than $1 million, but Restaurant Disaster Relief has a big pot. They have corporate money. That's DoorDash money behind it. Ink File. So, even though we make our grants the easiest, that's by design. We want to lower the barrier to grants. We want to change how people perceive grants and give out as many as possible. So anyway, take a look through those. We're picking finalists next Tuesday, and you will have a shot at voting. So you will help determine, all of you watching will help determine who wins 5K. So start thinking about that now. Helloskip.com. The links, by the way, is in the description. Helloskip.com/funding/Fora 5K. The link is down below. Visibility is invaluable. Okay. And Lucy Lou, your birthday's tomorrow. Happy early birthday. And yeah, there we go. I really need this. It will change my life. Yeah. So we've got 4 more winners to pick right now. I want to stall a little bit because I know for a fact that some of you watching right now have not gone to skipgrants.com. You just put in your email, your first name, and you'll have a shot at winning a $100 grant, micro grant. Anyone could use $100. We do obviously want you to put it towards something that you need, but everyone is in a different position. So, whether you need it for supplies, for a website, some of you have even used it to then turn around and become a Skip member. I'm not just saying that, that's happened, where you want one-on-one support from our team. You put the grant towards one-on-one support. I think you all know this by now, but if you need one-on-one support, even just a 30-minute call, we have options now. 30-minute call, talk with us about funding options, financing, loans. You're not sure where to start. We can guide you in the right direction and help out. Okay. Need equipment. I'm ready to win. I'm ready to pick our first $100 winner for these bonus grants and surprise some people. Glad to see so many of you have signed up recently. I think a lot of you are following us. A lot of you have subscribed to us here on YouTube. Again, be sure to follow us on Twitter. We're going to be posting every time we post a grant. There will be part of the X feed, the Twitter feed. Same on TikTok, same on Instagram. Okay. Let me see how many people have entered our live grants right now. All right, we're up to 70 entries, and we're gonna look at the query here. We'll keep updating it, but I'm gonna pick our first $100 grant winner. Someone watching right now, one of 70. So you do the math. It's 1.3%, 1.2% chance, not quite. Here we go. The first $100 micro grant, just for being here today and supporting the community. Number 66. All right, this person just entered. And let's see who it is. Bianca C. Bianca, Bianca. Bianca C. You're the first grant winner. Just like that. You entered probably a minute ago and you just won $100. So there you go. Our team will reach out. In case you don't know the process, we email the winners. Then we set up e-payment. Usually the payment is out in a week. Oh, and then I like to meet the winners, pending schedules. That's really important. I love hearing people's stories wherever you're at as a business owner. That's the piece here. The reason why we're doing this is 33 million businesses in the US. So we want to hear your story, especially, and help magnify it. Congrats, Bianca. Down below, you'll see the names of the winners. In case you're just tuning in, we've picked 3 winners so far. This is part of the 3-year thing we do, giving out grants every single month. This is mainly our YouTube revenue. Even if our YouTube revenue goes down, we'll pull money from other places. Okay, Marlene, Gloria, won $1,000. Bianca, won $100. Bianca, are you here? Let's see. You're getting a lot of love in the comments here, Bianca. And there you go. Thank you, Skip. Would love to meet you as well. Looking forward to it. And congrats to you just for being part of the Skip community, and all of you too. Even those of you who don't win, I know you feel the same. You feel proud of the other winners because we're all part of the same Skip community. Okay, I'm going to answer a few questions here after I pick the next grant winner. I'm going to keep it at 70 here. Then I'll refresh because there's a few more folks who've entered. Keep it at 70 here, then I'll refresh. $100 winner number 2 for today is, here we go, number 48. Okay, you probably entered 12 minutes ago, more or less. Let's see who it is. And I know some of you like to manifest in the comments and say, it's going to be me. It's going to be me. All right. Cecilia B. Cecilia B. You are the second $100 grant winner for today. Hopefully you're still here. And yes, let's see if Cecilia B is here. For those of you tuned in live, you can still win right now at skipgrants.com. We have 2 more micro grants to give out. Before I do those micro grants, I'm going to do one more plug about these other grants, and just want to say we've heard from some of you winning some of these grants. I think a lot of you know. Oh, before I forget, how many of you know we just launched a brand new homepage? I think I did a video on this. I can't remember. We launched this homepage. A huge shout out to our team. You know that the team is shipping new products, new services every single week, and the Skip team, the Skip experts, spending time talking to you, business owners. So just incredible effort. I have a new homepage. In case you're curious, we talk about our grants explore page, how you can always find out about grants. We talk about how you can now get funding insights, where we talk about estimated time to apply, tips to applying, what you need, and even we're getting user feedback that we will show soon. The 2 more things. One is the funding search. I'm going to pull this out in a second, but if you want to see, hey, I want 200K or 300K or 50K, go through our funding search and you can see some options. These are a lot of our partners that we have, so we know them, we trust them, and we think they're good for the Skip community. And the 4th, of course, is getting help from our team, talking to a real person. I know it's really important for a lot of you. And we're building an AI as well. AI is currently live on the app, and we're going to have AI for the Grants Vault soon as well. Anyway, that's the new homepage. Have you taken a look at it yet? Would love to hear. As you know, if you click search funding here and you want to play around and see how much funding you need and go through the process, it takes 30 seconds to go through the process, and you put in information like this. What's your approximate gross revenue? And then your business name, and then you see results. So you can do that in a few seconds. All right, let's pick more winners. 2 more winners before we end for the day. Usually try to keep this to 30 minutes, and we've got a couple minutes left. Well, we're at time, but we're going to go for a couple more minutes. 86 folks have entered. I'm going to update this number and pick a new winner. And by the way, I wasn't watching the comments, but Cecilia, were you here? Let me scan. All right, Cecilia, congrats to you, and good to see you. Okay. Who is going to win one of these last 2 grants? Let's pick the third $100 winner. And what will you use it for? If you feel like sharing, always curious, what you'll use it for. Again, when I talk to winners, usually 10, 15-minute call, always love hearing about how this will impact your business, how your business is doing, where you are. Just love hearing about your business and entrepreneurial journey. Number 9. All right, we've got someone who, the first 2 minutes of the live, you entered. Let's see who number 9 is here. Melissa B. Melissa B. So I think the first 5 winners have all been women, if I'm not mistaken. So there we go. Melissa B., you won $100. Are you still here? Hopefully you stuck around. And congrats. A lot of you are past grant winners as well. Hopefully you stay at it. You'll win one of our grants. Heather says, I would use it for gas in my vehicle for making deliveries. That's awesome. That's great to hear. And okay, Jason has a good comment here. Let's see this. Jason Mercado, the Skip Grant Vault has the most common questions asked for most grant questions. It's super valuable. That's so great to hear, and really happy to hear that. Hopefully it's been helping some of you. And like I mentioned, we've got more improvements coming there shortly, aka AI to help you write your grant answers. Okay, congrats, Melissa. How to apply for the 100K grant. If you apply in the next 30 seconds, you may have a shot. skipgrants.com. We've got one more winner to pick today. Skipgrants.com. We've picked 5 so far, $2,000 grants, $300 grants. I already mentioned a few things to keep in mind. Again, about 8 grants due between now and Saturday. Take a look here or on the Skip app. And if you like the Skip app, by the way, and you want to show your support, you can leave an App Store review or a Google Play review. I'll make a note to shout out some folks who leave us reviews. Even Trustpilot, we have an active Trustpilot as well. Anyway, our 5K grant, I'm going to announce the finalists a week from today. 10 finalists. The 10 finalists aren't going to walk away empty-handed. Maybe it's a Skip mug. No, I think it'll be something more substantial than a mug, but maybe the mug will be the bonus. All right, Miles, thanks. Miles has already reviewed the Skip app. I'm going to find your app. And one final grant today before you all go enjoy your Tuesday afternoons, or if you're in Hawaii, it's still Tuesday morning. And we've got to go back here and let's, we added in one more entry. Let's pick the final $100 winner today. And just want to always say on behalf of the entire Skip team, our team does incredible work to find grants that no one else finds, to make it visible. And a lot of you help us magnify our message. You tell others in your community. So I just want to say thanks again. Number 22. Oh my gosh. Okay. Who's number 64? All right. Francis W. Francis, Frances. Francis W., our 4th $100 grant winner today. Hopefully you liked the smaller grant amounts. It means more people can win. If you just tuned in, we just gave out 6 grants. 4 of them were for people who just showed up on the live today. And this is part of our 3-year effort. So all of you who've been past winners, who've won today, or who've just been here, and this has inspired you to apply for grants, congratulations to all of you. All right. We've got the winners down below. Let me just read them out loud before we wrap for today. Our first 2 winners at the top of the hour were, wait for it, Marlene and Gloria, our first $2,000 winners. Congrats to both of you. And Bianca, Cecilia, Melissa, and Francis. All right. Francis, were you here? Let's see. I think everyone who won live was here. And yes, a lot of you like more winners. This is a nice shot at giving more shout outs to folks. All right. Cecilia says, thank you. The money will go towards my business, Earthly Gems. Can't wait to hear about it. And Francis, you're probably here too. Just too many comments to count today. Just want to say, great to see so many of you. And hopefully you're following us in other places too. We've got more grants coming out. In fact, in case you didn't see it at the top of the hour, the Tory Burch Foundation, we just posted this grant, 5K grant for women entrepreneurs. So that's just published. We'll probably have more coming later this week. As always, thanks so much, everyone, for tuning in and for being a part of the Skip community. Can't wait to see you all next Tuesday, if not before. Take care, everyone. See you soon. Congrats to all the winners, too. We'll email you all soon. Bye-bye, everyone.